Hey everybody. Yeah, you should definitely do it. Don't too awkward.
Always. All right, welcome to another episode of Mentoring Marisa. So Marisa you're fascinated now with shooting men all of a sudden, which is good.
Well, I mean, look at it.
Because we never get to shoot guys.
He's
so
beautiful.
Super excited. We're going to shoot some men. So Marisa wants to shoot something that's real contrasty, kind of to bring out the masculinity. And also have smoke in it. And many other things which we've decided not to do before we started recording. So we're going to keep it somewhat simple. We're going to create a nice hard light shot, which is great for when you want to show texture, which is all I'm going to do. And then we're going to bring out some detail using a backlight for the smoke. But before we add the smoke, because I always recommend this whenever you're going to add a special effect, which the smoke would be, we should do the regular shots first. Because if you end up not liking the smoke, you know, at least you still have the other shots. So, but we're going to love the smoke, so I'm not going to. So this is not real cigarette for people that are concerned. But it's also not a funny cigarette either. So you can guess what's in it. So we're gonna, it's a really simple setup, right? What did you tell us?
Oh yes, so we have this Dado Light 400D.
Yeah, it's HMI.
And I have put it here. I want kind of I guess the look that I'm going for is almost a spotlight sort of look. So we're gonna have Lucas here. And we have this kind of very contrasty spotlight look that we're gonna try to hit him with. We're gonna have him facing more towards the side and the spotlight is gonna hit him here to kind of give us that nice shadowy, he also has really nice cheekbones, so.
Yeah, and some of the images that Marisa showed had smoke in it, but they were very kind of soft and smooth, which you might get using like a softbox or something, but the ones that she liked were the punchier ones. So using a hard light, and in this case, the HMI, because originally the shot was going to have a light in it, but then we changed it. So that's why we're using this versus flash. For people that are wondering, you could do this with flash, just use a small flash. So you're about to get really bright.
Awesome.
So good, sit down. Let's do it. Now, note with HMIs, this is not true with the Dado Light, because Marisa just took a picture of nothing. This is not true with the Dado Lights because they have special filtration on them, but if you are going to use HMIs that are from, let's say, a cheaper brand, and make sure you watch the UV, because HMIs do put out UV, and it can be somebody sitting under for a long period of time. So not too much of an issue with the Dado Light ones, but if you're buying, you know, put it this way, if your heart doesn't have palpitations when you buy the HMI, it's a cheap one. If you're wondering what's cheap, you should go, right? Then you know it's a good one.
Why this just keeps taking photos?
I think you have it on clip screen to shoot. Yeah, I used to do that with my nose and stuff.
We'll cut that.
We'll show that off. We're not going to cut it. All right, jump down. Let's just see. So we'll shoot something like this and see what we get. I'm going to shoot B-roll. I'm all about B-roll at this point. B-roll. So tell us what's going on, Marisa.
All right, so yeah, so I'm just trying to get the light to hit him to give him a nice shadowy kind of look. The mood that I want for this photo is kind of more like a darker, kind of emotional feel. So I want to give him more shadows under his cheeks and, you know, kind of have it drift off, but hit him right on his forehead. Anyway, we'll see what comes out. All right, and can you tilt your head down a smidge for me? And a little towards camera. Beautiful. Try lifting your chin just a bit up more, a bit more. I wanted to get a little bit of light. He has really nice blue eyes. So I thought it looked cool having a little bit of light on his eyes. So if you tilt, yeah, perfect. Perfect. Actually. It's a bit too dark. Yeah. I'm happy
All right,
with that.
let's look to see what's going on. You're happy with that?
I think so. I think it'll look cooler with the smoke. I kind of liked it.
Okay, so first lesson here. If it has to need a special effect to look cooler,
this light.
garbage. It should look good without the smoke.
I liked it. This is just the angle.
That actually
of
does
his
look really
face.
nice.
That's what I liked. I'm
Okay.
trying to recreate what I got that first shot. Maybe this is just the positioning of his face. Because this looked so good for some reason. I think, is that just the
Yeah,
positioning
well,
of
you've
his
got a
face?
few things going on here, right? So if we're looking at this versus, I don't know, I'll just take the first one, this one.
It's his face position.
Right, exactly. You can see that he's slightly turned closer towards you.
I kind of like even how it was like a wave. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You know what helps with getting that? A tripod.
All right, fine. Give me a try.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You're too late now. Shoot with a tripod. It'd be a good experience.
Oh, but now it's going to look bad.
No, each one will have its own unique look. Just It seems like what you want to see is a little bit of his cheek behind, so just look for that. But also, what I would do is get him in the position where the light looks good and then move yourself slightly.
Yeah, well, I think this is the position where the light looks good.
Yeah, you didn't move it?
I moved it like a hair, but then I moved it right back because it looked bad, so. It's okay. We'll cut it. We can edit this in post.
Once you get it to kind of where you generally think it looks good, a good idea is to give, especially in tight light, like this is a good idea to give your subject like an eye line, just like you would you know, with a movie, right? So once you figure it out, you can kind of give them an idea of where that.
I think I just have to be aware of like, because you're.
I actually really like this episode, this situation here, guys, because if you've noticed in the past, Marissa's done a great job, but she generally directs by being a goofy ball and letting people jump all around. This is a much different type of direction where you have to actually get people in exactly the right spot and have a certain mood. So it's it's good practice. So it's not always just going, what's your favorite hamburger? Which is still good. I mean,
it's like if Kevin Smith like dreamed of directing like a David Fincher movie, and he's just like a goofball, but he has this like idea. And that's me trying to do this photo right now.
The other thing you're doing, which is called chimping, is bad.
Wow, it's so interesting because look at this.
You're looking at every single picture. You know how you can see what the pictures are going to look like?
Through the camera. Well, it's so interesting because look, he has like
Don't just take the picture. Look through the camera. And make sure that everything's the way you want it to be. Because look, watch how he moves his head. Like, go ahead, tilt your head. You see that? See how the shadows are changing?
Yeah.
That's what you want to be wary of, right?
Yeah.
So when he starts going this way, you're getting that side of his face dark, which doesn't seem like you like. So you want to keep his face more this way.
And then I move myself. Yeah. I mostly am concerned with getting that like his cheek, that far cheekbone, because I think it's so.
And project your chin a little forward like a chicken.
Yeah, the chicken neck.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
A little better, but I think still turn a little bit more to your left, right? Lucas? A little bit, yeah. If you want more light on his face.
I actually.
You don't? Okay.
Well,
if you like that, or chin up a smidge would also do it. Because like the bottom half of his face is very dark, right?
I like the.
Oh, you like that?
The contrast.
Okay. Whatever you like.
Yeah. Okay, so turn a little bit towards me, look. A little bit. Yeah, perfect. That's what I like. I might have to choose the light a little bit, but I also like this angle.
You like the angle of his face there, okay.
And I like that it kind of has his own.
Okay, so if you like the angle of his face
actually, that's exactly what I want. Where it has
that's what you want. Well, there you go.
A hint of the blue eyes, and then with the smoke.
Okay, and everything else is good? More or less?
Yeah.
Okay. She's like, maybe.
Maybe?
I mean, I'm not questioning, it's your shot.
Turn a little bit towards me.
It is your vision.
Yeah, I'm gonna move the light a smidge. That's because I want to get that cool angle. Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, that looks beautiful.
That's what I want.
Very nice. You're still less wrinkly than Marissa.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, I'm gonna have him emote more when we get to that cool.
Yeah, that's pretty.
The never moisturize.
There you go. All right, so that's good. We like that, right? So now, I got the camera so far. I have to go. Oh, now we're gonna add the smoke. So what we've got over here. I don't know. What? Do you want to shoot some more?
Should I direct him? Because I want to get a specific emotion out of it. Should I do that before?
Yeah. Get the shots here. I thought. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So now we have the good lighting.
Yep.
So now, the important part of a portrait is setting the scene. Okay.
He's got his eye line.
So,
He's good.
I want you to imagine that you have a family.
Okay.
No. You have a family of your own. Like you're the breadwinner for this family.
Okay.
and you're out of work, but you've been lying to your family that you're out of work because you don't want them to worry about you, and you've been looking for work, but it's getting to the point where like you're completely out of savings, no one's gonna hire you, and
Reached my breaking point.
you've reached your breaking point, and you're gonna have to tell your family, and you feel like overwhelmed
So, like,
with
this is
shame.
the moment before I have to tell them.
Yeah, and you just feel like, overwhelmed with shame
Sure.
because you feel the pressure of, maybe like look down a bit here and just imagine like, also your kids think that you're like the strongest, most amazing person on earth. Look up here. And imagine that this is your family right here. Now maybe like kind of cover your face with one of your hands just to see like, yeah.
You want me looking up still?
No. And actually, I like you kind of wrinkling your brow like that. I think that looks really cool. Yeah, actually, that looks really cool. Yeah, and if you could, I don't know if it's natural. If you find a natural way to like wrinkle your brow again, like you're thinking, and kind of capture like when you lifted your eyebrows, kind of, you got these really nice wrinkles. They look awesome. I don't know if you can make that feel natural, because I think ultimately the more important thing is feeling natural, but yeah. Ooh, it's a bit darker now, but I still like it. I still like it. All right, now try like looking right here. And if you could give me some eyebrow wrinklage. That's really good.
For some reason, you're flirting with the waitress.
You'll be like, hey, sorry, none of you will be able to eat tonight. I was inspired by this photo of a man from the Great Depression. And I was reading about, yeah. Oh, that's really beautiful, Lucas. That's really beautiful.
So it's the most unnatural thing I've ever done with my eyebrows.
Well, I was trained by the best. Norton. Yeah, I think we're ready for some smoke. The lighting changed a bit, but I actually don't mind. It's kind of, it's kind of cool. Like I think especially with the smoking, it would be cool. Although I really do like having your eyes in it, but it's hard because I feel like you sacrifice the wrinkles to get the eyes, so it's like I can't have both. I had to choose one. But they're kind of both cool. I think these will look better with the smoke. The other ones look better as a portrait.
Yeah, as soon as you can see his eyes, then it's going to be, because this is like thoughtful and contemplating. But when you can see his eyes, you connect with them, which is not what you want when you're doing a thoughtful contemplative shot.
Yeah, I think as a portrait, I like it with the eyes, but with the smoke, I'm gonna like it when he's looking down a bit. It has, because I love these wrinkles.
And we could try to throw some kind of reflection back up into his eyes if we want, but I think it'll just look unnatural.
Yeah. No, it's kind of cool. Oh, so good, Lucas. Far away. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Say what's going on.
Okay, so we now have this light coming from the back that is going to hopefully illuminate the smoke from Lucas's cigarette.
All right, so let's see what happens.
I'm going to try to get...
So the trick here, which I already said to Marissa when we weren't filming, is that in order to get smoke to really properly light up, you've got to shoot it from the back.
Yeah.
Like that's the simplest way. You can light it from different angles, but you want light to pass through it, then the smoke itself lights up. And you want to try to keep that light as much as possible off the subject if you want to separate it. So we're actually going to do it with 2 different lights. I mean, you can, like for instance, we could light the smoke with this, but it's coming from the front, so it just won't look as good. You
It'll
want
look
that
lamer.
back. Yeah.
Which
That's
is
right.
what I originally was going to do, and then Daniel's like, that
No, this will be better. So we're going to try it. So this stuff, you want to go quick. We did put a bowl with water on the ground just to be safe. You know, just in case he's going to toss it in there or whatever, and we'll just stand by and we'll make it happen. So, all right, let's see what you got.
Okay, this is going to be really cool or lame.
Well, it's going to be perfect. And I definitely would shoot it while he's lighting it. Because
Oh, definitely. I just got to get in position. Got to get the proper cheekbone angle. And... All right, Lukey, whenever you're ready. Could you do it looking a bit more into the light there? Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks so cool. Chin a little bit more towards me. All right, now try looking down a bit when you.
Looking down.
Yeah, and with the thinking about. And now kind of furrow your brow a bit. Okay? Yeah, it's really good. Try going looking up at the light if you can. Just to see what that would
One thing I want to do here is, oh, wow.
I like it better with you looking down.
One thing I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to move this light in closer.
Yeah.
Because I think the intensity, from what you showed me, this is going to not be nearly as
Yeah.
intense as you want it to be. Because remember, the gel eats a lot of light too. So by adding color to it, we're really
Yeah.
also going to focus it.
It's kind of giving a nice haze though. I was gonna get a haze machine.
Yeah, she's very, very weird.
Oh yeah, Daniel, that looks so much better. With it closer?
Yeah. So the closer the light is, the brighter it'll be, right? And that's how you're going to get that contrast. Let me know if it's in the shot. I'm going to get it in real close if I can. Turn this one.
Ooh, that looks like fire.
Yeah, so there you go.
That's so cool. Although I didn't get a cheekbone in that one. So this is really cool.
Missing the cheekbone.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the right color because it really looks like he's breathing fire. Yeah, if we could get a nice puff into the light.
I'll take longer tracks, yeah.
Yeah, a nice puff into the light, and I get the right angle with the cheekbones, and it'll look
So
really.
light's hitting. Okay, so it's directly. It's right
Yeah. 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 You're doing so good, Lucas. But yeah, so this is if we could get the puff
here. Directly out in front of me, so I need to be kind of keeping my head dead straight.
yeah, so
Yeah,
and then
get
put
the
your
head
down a
where you
little bit
like
again.
it as far as the general pose,
Chin down.
Marissa, and then I'll move the light.
Yeah, we can have Daniel. Let me just take a test shot.
Hold on.
And I really like your outfit because it's kind of, I like the disheveledness of it. So I want to get that more as well with the cheekbone. Yeah, like that. Perfect.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, here's an interesting one. Okay, imagine that you had to leave your family because you felt like so ashamed. And now you're sad. Can we move the light a smidge off of his face, do you think? Oh, yeah, give me one long drag if you can. Try doing one where you just let the smoke like fall out of your mouth. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now try one where just your eyes look up at the light. And try holding the cigarette close to your face if you can. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's awesome, Lucas. Yeah, Lucas, this looks so good. Yeah, keep the cigarette like right by your mouth if you can, because I'm gonna get it in pretty tight. Oh, another?
Oop. I think what I would say is give yourself some more space.
More space? Yeah, because we can crop in.
Because you never know exactly where the smoke's going to be, and you can always crop
This
it.
is so cool, though.
Yeah, no, they're good.
But I can always crop, you're right. And
Yeah.
more space is cool.
So what we're doing now is I decided, I wanted to experiment a little bit because we can see a lot of smoke, but because that front light is hitting so intensely on the face, the way that we lit them, we don't see half the smoke. So we're trying to just cancel out we're getting rid of most of the front light. But now Marissa's focused on his
And I
eyeballs.
actually like this better. As always, Daniel was right, and I am an amateur.
Well, no, we could do a couple things. So in life,
This is beautiful, though.
normally I'm gonna do exactly what I wouldn't normally do. Normally I would say, well, if that's the background now and you don't like that, well, you should just move the light to readjust. But since we are filming, we have everything set up here, what I'm gonna actually do is move the background.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
I might not even see the background, depending on the
if it's
exposure.
not, well, actually, let's see. Well, because remember, he's gonna.
Yeah, you don't even see it.
Okay, yeah, because if you could see
beautiful.
the background. All right, let's do a couple like that. Well, and then let's see what smoke looks like. We should get slightly better smoke as well.
Yeah.
Drink your water. I mean, no rush. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we should have been doing this all along. Daniel's so good. This is why he's the master.
You got to work your way through it. The other thing wasn't bad. You're just not getting as much.
And
smoke.
you can even see the little forehead wrinkle that I wanted. I love it so much.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, Lucas's skin is too luscious.
By the way, that 105 is a beautiful lens.
Yeah.
It's
Nikon,
it's
please.
gorgeous.
Yeah, I also like this low angle. It's kind of neat.
She likes to squish down for some reason. That's okay.
That is so cool. Maybe turn a smidge more towards the light, because it's getting just your eyelash. But I don't know. Sure. Yeah, that's beautiful. Ooh. That's beautiful, Lucas. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's stunning.
It's gorgeous. Oh yeah, that's really nice.
That's
All right,
gorgeous.
well, if you can do that and with the smoke, then we'll be done.
Yeah.
We'll be
Oh my God. If we get that with the smoke, I will be so happy.
All right.
Now
Manage one more time.
we can't get the smoke orange though.
No, he'll be orange if you do that.
No, I don't want. I like those baby blues.
So what does that mean? Don't add a bunch of cheesy stuff.
Don't be cheesy.
Right.
Still.
Straight.
You can work it. As they say, just make sure that that light is hitting that second eye because it looks really beautiful. Yeah, I'm ready. All right, now on the count. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna cue the puff if I can. And do you think you could get some coming out of your nose, maybe? Oh my gosh, this light is in my way. Yeah. Yeah, try to get some. Do you think you could get some coming out of your nose? Actually, I can't really see it coming out of your nose. So we tried. So remember what we thought about, like, kind of, yeah, like the Leonardo DiCaprio look. Oh no, we're not even using this light anymore, so I'm just gonna move it.
Aren't we?
No, this light, right?
Well, I mean, it's on.
Yeah, this is much better because now I can get a better angle. That's beautiful. And hold the cigarette up if you can. Yeah, and then like chin down and then eyes up. Yeah, Lucas, that's beautiful. A little bit more towards the light if you can. Yeah, that's beautiful. Chin down more. And then brows up to get the light. Yeah. The more your brows are up, the more it illuminates your eyes, which is really nice. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
Well,
It's okay. These are good
the only thing that I will say is that you're pretty much doing what we were doing before, which is
Spraying.
putting the light between the light has to be behind the smoke. So this is fine. See how much nicer the smoke is,
Yeah.
right? And then when you come in front of him like you are now, we'll see, you're getting less smoke.
How do I
See?
get it to spill into his eyes and get the smoke?
The light has to be behind the smoke.
I see.
That to get the best smoke. If you want the best smoke, it's got to be behind the smoke.
So like get the spotlight in it, you think?
You gotta, if you want light in his eyes, then you have to bring it down lower. But then you're not gonna be able to get on both sides of his face with his head chin down because you're. Yeah, that'll probably work. Hold on, if you do that.
That's kind of like an outline of his face, which
Hold on.
isn't bad. Oh, nice. And then yeah, bring a little.
Try anyways. I might be able to just nick him with it.
Yeah. Okay. This is like a profile, but I kind of like the spotlight actually. All right.
So what we got going on now is I'm just bringing in this HMI in, the one that we weren't using. I'm just gonna kiss him with it so he gets a little bit of light on the side of his face, so we don't go completely dark.
Let's see if it looks like
How's that? Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we're getting a little bit of light on this side of his face. I think this, right now I've got it focused. I'm gonna unfocus it.
So this is more like silhouette-y, so it doesn't really get his eyes. But that's fine. I mean, oh, actually, yeah, Lucas, could you face more towards me over here? I only got a couple more shots, I think, because that's. But I like how that is yeah. A little bit more towards me if you can, and a little bit, even more. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah. That smoke looks really good.
Okay.
That smoke looks incredible. Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Look at this angle. Sorry. Lipton sponsor us. Bit flat.
What's that?
It's a bit flat. Oh my gosh.
Did you get it?
I think it's like the smoke looks really good, but the lighting is a bit, oh my gosh, that's kind of cool. The lighting's a bit flat, you know? Which isn't terrible.
She wants light on the face, but she doesn't want it to be flat.
Well, I liked how it was before where it was like this. There's no way to get this with the smoke.
Well, there is if you don't put the...
I just like this lighting though, and if I move, it won't be this lighting. I think this is good.
No, you're bouncing all around. You're not doing the thing, right? If we go back to where we were,
Yeah.
right, and we want the light to be there, how he likes it, right, then you can't get the smoke. The problem is that you want the light. You're asking for the light to be on the front of his face, which is exactly what, that's fine. But if you want the smoke to be heavy, then smoke has to be behind him. Both things can't be.
Right.
Now, you could do more of a silhouette here.
Yeah, I think it would look better as a silhouette.
But you didn't like his face was dark.
Well, I like it better. This looks like a Halloween adventure ad, I feel like. Don't you think?
It does look like a Halloween adventure ad.
Like it looks like an ad for like a detective
Yeah.
costume.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad, but it's not like
Well, a big part of that
really-
is, right. Well, then you can't have light on both sides of his face.
Yeah, maybe we could just do like a little pop back instead of like a full light. Nah, I think it's good.
Well, I think, do you have more cigarette or no?
Last one.
Last one.
Oh, we have one more.
Yeah, yeah. You got it. Well, that's fine. We can definitely do it. I mean, I think I'm just about done before I'm going to start dying anyway with smoke. But we can do a.
Yeah, see, the silhouette, it has like that moody feel.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm about to
Yeah.
on stage.
I think it's cooler. I think you're trying to combine way too many things into one shot.
Okay, so turn it a smidge. That's good. That's perfect.
You want me to look
Yeah. I like this angle, but you can also work it. So try taking a puff and then blowing it up and then putting your head down.
around? I know what
It'll be a different shadow, but it might look cool.
You ready?
I'm ready. Try to get it on your eye if you can.
Did you adjust your exposure?
Turn a bit towards the light. Yeah, that's good.
There you go.
Okay, I know you don't like this low angle, but I have to get it. Well, actually, I could do this. Turn a bit towards me. Yeah. All right, try a big puff if you can.
There you go.
Nice. I think we've got it.
Yep. Nice texture. The only thing I would say is you're a little dark, but it's okay.
Oh, it is a bit dark.
Because I said adjust your exposure, and I did it on video. They heard me say it.
Sorry.
But it's absolutely gorgeous.
It's still cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And I might crop in.
Yeah, yeah. It's better to have more space. I like it. And see how the smoke is working? We got it. Well, you see, that's important. This is actually an important point. We'll look at the camera and tell them. Are you all right? Are you dying over there?
Sorry.
The important thing is whenever you're talking about in front or behind and this kind of stuff, relative to the thing that you're dealing with. So when I say it has to be behind the light has to be behind the smoke, it has to be behind the smoke at the angle that you're at. So if you're shooting here and the smoke blows out here, the light is behind the smoke. That's what's important. Like, it doesn't have to be behind him, it needs to be behind the smoke. So if you're here and he's blowing it that way, then, you know, I mean, it could be even further to the right, but then it wouldn't look as good.
Try looking right at camera, maybe, since we have a little bit of cigarette left.
Oh, ring's nice.
Oh my God, you can do a ring?
Hold on, though. You adjust your camera exposure before you go any further. You're on F9. Let's give yourself. There you go.
Yeah, can you blow a smoke ring like right towards the camera?
He's doing it right now.
And actually turn your face a bit this way if you can. Ah! That's perfect. Okay, yeah. A little, turn chin this way. Yeah, perfect. Now give me a smoke ring. Oh, and try to keep the cigarette up if you can, because I'm pretty tied in on you. If you can.
Marisa. Marisa.
Oh.
Marisa.
Yeah?
The light's not behind the smoke like this.
Oh, I know.
Right,
But I wanted to get his... Oh, okay.
Right, the lights.
But how am I going to get him looking directly at camera? Wow. It's kind of cool. It's something.
I mean, it is possible. If you want him to look right at the camera, you'd have to use 2 lights, basically.
Nah.
That's a much more complex shot.
We're out of cigarettes.
Yeah.
But I think
It's cool, but you see how much more contrasty and cool the smoke is there versus the, right?
versus here,
Yeah.
straight on.
And part of that is the light is behind, like I said, but the other part of that too is that you're also looking at, oh, this is getting hot. You're also looking at the, oops, something happened.
I mean, we definitely got some cool stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I like it. What do you think?
What do you think? Do you want to look at them?
It's very cool. Yeah, this is very cool. So what we learned here is if you want to catch smoke, and this is true of steam as well. So if you were doing like a cup of tea.
I think we've done one with a cup of tea.
Yep, did it once for Adram. So dark background, light from the back, you'll get the most intense. Now you can, I mean, you still see the smoke when he's got the light right on it, but it's not as intense, and you want that intense.
Why can't you light it from the front?
Well, because what happens is the light.
Separate it?
Right, because then the smoke itself, if I'm lighting you, I mean, you could light the smoke from the front if you weren't lighting the person.
And it would be
like, for instance, if we had the smoke out here for some reason, and then you were lit separately, you could do that. The reason that you can't do it the other way is because you're lighting through the smoke, so it just flattens it. Yeah, you want the smoke itself to be the light source.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, you get a cool look when you light from the front. It just becomes hazy, which is cool. It just is a different look. Yeah, but for what she's going for, which is these like big billowing smoke, yeah, you want that. I actually really like that.
I know. I kind of wish we had done some smoke ones with this because this is.
I don't think so. See, I actually think that it's better without the smoke. Like that with smoke would have been cheese. Right? Too much of a good thing.
Well, I think we got it and then some. I think we definitely got the shot I wanted.
It's like many things, you know, it seems like all these ideas are cool and they all are, but you've got to use them and, you know, it's like seasoning, right? Like you might like garlic and you might like, I don't know, something that doesn't go with garlic, right? And if you put them together, right, then they don't work. Both of them are awesome by themselves. Like
this
that's
is
super
kind
cool.
of the shot I originally had in my head, and I think we got it. I also like the orange smoke ones.
Me too. I did in the end, I like the orange. I wasn't sure how that was going to look like as far as
it looked like
aesthetically.
Fire.
Yeah, well, I thought it might look a little too fake, but I think because of you working that whole imagery of the bar, I kind of get that from there. Yeah.
This is the shot I wanted.
There you go.
And we got it.
And you got it.
High fives.
We got it like an hour ago.
Yeah. We got it. Well, we played.
Yes.
We played.
It's always fun to play and have a good time. All right, so we will put Lucas's information. I was going to say you must have information.
I do.
He has information. We're going to put it in the description.
At Lucas Veltri.
Right.
On Instagram.
Right, and we'll put it in the description. So go ahead and follow Lucas. Follow Marisa. We will put her in the information. Follow me, the Norton photographer.
This was a pure coincidence, by the way.
Yes, it was.
Seriously.
Yeah, so I always wear a shirt with me on. The other day I was at this, where was I, at the grocery store? And I'm sitting there, I'm getting something, and I had the shirt on, I forgot. And this little kid goes by, and he looks, and he's like, and he looks.
Who's that vain jerk?
So he's like, what is it? Yeah. Anyways, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and we'll see you next time. This is a weird camera angle. I think I tilted the camera. It's like all the space above our head.
Bye, everybody. We got to take advantage of the space.
Yeah, exactly. Tall roofs. All right. Oh my God. Too
Oh.
perfect. That was good. Good stuff.
This came out very well. I'm very happy with these.
Yeah, me too.